我们帮他做简单的清创。
纱布贴一块在上面好了，有没有缝那个胶布？
我们来了，就也这边的一些生命得以延续下去了。
A group of Taiwanese healthcare professionals eager to lend a helping hand have harnessed their expertise to make a difference in Africa. The Taiwan group, Medical Peace Corps, dispatched a 50-strong team on a mission to Madagascar, the biggest island nation of the continent.
For 2 weeks, they offer free clinics to locals in big cities and remote villages. Our team at FTV joined them and saw firsthand how they grapple with unforeseen difficulties and dire situations along the way. Our special feature.
Carrying luggage full of medical supplies and medications, these travelers are healthcare workers from all over Taiwan, as well as Japan and the US. They're joining the Taiwan Route Medical Peace Corps for the next 2 weeks, traveling to Madagascar out of pocket to provide medical assistance. After 25 hours, they arrive at Iwato International Airport. Meanwhile, it's raining outside. They didn't think of using umbrellas or rain gear. The priority is to load all the supplies onto a truck, which they'll rely on to save lives. The 50-strong medical team, like a ray of light in darkness, is bringing hope. Though jet-lagged and on less than 6 hours of sleep, everyone showed up on time to travel to their first stop, Antananarivo, the capital of Madagascar. Without traffic lights, drivers navigate on unspoken rules and faith in one another, so traffic jams easily happen during peak hours. Due to the traffic condition, the team decides to do the last leg of their travel on foot. It's not even 8 in the morning, but there are already dozens waiting to be treated.
记者现在所在的位置就是在马达加斯加的首都塔纳。I'm at a local school in Antananarivo, the capital of Madagascar. The school's taken a day off so their classrooms can be used by the Taiwan Route Medical Peace Corps, or TRMPC, to give treatment.
Volunteers follow instructions and get everything in place. The team includes physicians of various specialties, as well as traditional Chinese medicine practitioners and pharmacists. All stations are ready in just under 30 minutes. The volunteers brought with them almost 1,200 kilograms of medications and supplies for the coming 2 weeks. A young mother named Saini carrying her child catches our attention.
When my grandson was born, there's already a lump under the right eye. It doesn't hurt, but it's becoming bigger. We're really concerned.
We We came here from the east, 400 kilometres away from here. We're staying with relatives. When we found out there's medical assistance, we quickly took the child over to see if he could get treated.
Saini and her husband Forsten waited hours. In the afternoon, it's finally their turn to have their son checked by an ophthalmologist. His condition requires more than what the makeshift station could offer. The founder of TRMPC Liu Qiqun and the ophthalmologist Bao Liju discuss the next step. They decide to have the boy transferred and treated at a local hospital. The father, Forsten, takes the contact information. He smiles in relief.
Thank you, doctor. We've gotten the contact. I hope my child can get help.
Do you have any questions about
On the first day alone, the team saw almost 700 patients and only wrapped up after 6 p.m. But it's only the beginning. Starting from the second day, they'll travel even further away from the city center to serve underprivileged areas. It takes as many as 5 hours to get to their destination via a long and winded journey in the mountains. Passengers exclaim as the bus drives into a pothole.
When the bus got here, it tilted and we all exclaimed. Then we hear a knock. The driver then slowly pulled out of the pothole. He got off at our destination and saw that there's a large area of damage at the right door.
The location for the second day is here in a large plot of paved area. There are a few houses around, but no electricity, water, or plumbing. But it's chosen for its sheer size.
The water supply here is really lacking. Only 10% of households have running water, so the places we go normally don't have water. We have to rely on local volunteers to help us buy bottled water, which is more expensive than Coke.
Word of mouth had gotten around before the team came, which is why almost all villagers are here. The boy seems both nervous and excited to get his first traditional Chinese medical treatment. The practitioners Yang Liqian and Chen Zhipei perform acupuncture on his heels and calves.
He's 15 years old. For over 10 years, since he was 4, he's walked like this, but he still has a long way to go. He can't walk like this for the rest of his life. I've opened up the meridian behind his leg, so he'll feel very tired today.
Dr. Yang helps the boy up and straightens his collar. Then, holding him by the hand, she watches over him as he tries to walk. His father smiles as he looks on. On the other side of the medical station, a woman listens to the pediatrician's advice as her 6-year-old son gets treated.
The kid can't walk, he can only crawl. He needs to be rehabilitated so he can make progress. He needs to get treated at a hospital, otherwise he may never learn to walk.
Dr. Lai diagnosed the boy with a developmental disability and recommended that he gets early childhood intervention through an interpreter. The physicians say although they wish they could do more, what happens after and whether patients do get better are simply beyond their control.
我们能做的东西是有限的，我们能力有限。那我有时候会想说，这样子我们来。
What we can do is very limited. Our abilities are limited. Sometimes I wonder whether we're actually making any difference. But still, it may also be that if we don't come, then things won't change.
我们都觉得说，台湾已经很不错了。可是当我们来这边之后，我觉得其实
Coming here makes us realize that we really need to cherish what we have in Taiwan, the healthcare resources available, which of course includes healthcare workers.
The volunteers are on duty for at least 9 hours a day. At noon, they take turns for a quick lunch, hardly taking a break. There are also unexpected challenges cropping up.
今天已经排这么多了，因为之前没有在面前排，还没这种。
There are already so many people in the line today. Before, they won't come up so close, so we didn't feel the numbers. We try to do as much as we can. For 3 days already, we've had more than 1,000 every day, so it's no big deal seeing other 1,000 like this.
With more patients than expected, they must procure more medication downtown.
Ibuprofen, how much for the ibuprofen? 你帮我拿5000颗 ibuprofen， 这是400 milligram。
他说有4盒的，一盒是100个。
100个，这是他所有的了。
所有的，他都没有货。
OK， 那就拿。I take an ibuprofen and what do you have? I go all of them。然后这样子44万。Okay, let's see.
That's not all. Consultations are already open, but the pharmacists can't find packaging paper for medications.
因为我们一整箱的包药纸。
The entire box of packaging paper disappeared, so I'm cutting up A4 sheets of paper.
Performing under these conditions takes energy, patience, and the ability to deal with emergencies, like when electricity goes out all of a sudden in the afternoon. Patients are still waiting even with the blackout, so the team has to make do with headlamps and flashlights. Meanwhile, a surgery goes on using a spotlight from our filming crew. Due to the global climate crisis, Madagascar has been hit by a series of droughts and storms in recent years. According to the United Nations, the southern area has been arable for 9 years already. As many as 1.3 million are malnourished due to famine. A patient in seizures sits on the ground. The nurse tries to give him medication, but he tells the interpreter he only wants food.
The physician says he needs to get rehydrated through IV. Is he willing?
He said he needs to eat. It doesn't matter what he needs, he wants food first.
Because the patient is so hungry, he only accepts treatment after some encouragement. On the fourth day, they have a patient narrowly hanging on. When a 12-year-old girl is taken in by her father, she's already in critical condition from malaria because she didn't receive timely treatment.
Malaria is quite common here, though rare in Taiwan. So we think it's better to send her to a local clinic. Their medication might be more effective than ours.
The TRMPC team dispatches an emergency vehicle to send her to a clinic in a nearby village.
那我们就问他说：“那这个小朋友还有救吗？”
We asked the local nurse if there's hope for the kid. She said she'd do her best, that it'd only take 2 hours to find out whether she's treatable. I asked them to do their best and told her that we'll cover all expenses.
Fortunately, the doctors from Taiwan got her here just in time. She was under inpatient care for 2 days and has already been dispatched. The team also paid for all expenses.
The 50-strong team not only traveled here out of pocket to do pro bono work, sometimes they even foot the locals' medical bills. For 30 years now, TRMPC has completed 439 missions home and abroad. Dr. Liu said all the volunteers are participating simply out of the desire to serve others.
这30年来对我的收获是一个无形的，就是说我的。
The past 30 years has been so rewarding. My life has been so great. It's not about money. It's that I've gotten to see so many parts of the world and see so many faces of gratitude. What I'm doing now is to give hope to others.
The TRMPC is helping others with their lives, bringing hope to all corners of the world.